Hello. So today I'm going to provide just a little bit more information on Pixton. And what Pixton is it's a uh, website that allows students and teachers to create their own comic strips. I love Pixton because it gives the students some individuality and creativity to create different things in class. In the slideshow, you'll see a student example or a teacher example of how students and teachers can use Pixton in class. But I want to take you to Pixton and show you just what it looks like, how you can use it, what these students use it for, just so that you can get a little bit of background in Pixton. Let's go ahead and log in. So my Pixton is not like most people's. I don't have the free version. I actually paid for my sections to actually have access of everything on Pixton, so that their comic books can be really nice. Uh, So you can set up your own classrooms in Pixton, and you'll notice it'll say new classroom on the side. So you can set up classes for, or you can set up sections for each one of your classes. So I'm going to go in and show you actually how to create a Pixton. That way you can show your students how to create a Pixton. And then we'll look at some of my student work as well, just so that you can see where they went with their Pixtons. So I'm going to, let's create a new comic book. And I'll just title it My First Comic. So when you're in Pixton, I always try to tell the students to come up with a theme first. Like, so what do you want your story to be about? Is it gonna be, Aaron goes to DC, or Johnny Blaze? What's your story gonna be about? And I like outer space, so when I go to the background, I'm gonna type in space, and that's gonna give me a background, a space background. So I can go through and check and see what space background I want to use, just to be different. Um, I like this space background. So I would always advise the students to actually pick your backgrounds first, and for the purpose of the day, we'll just do two different backgrounds. We'll do two slides. And if you notice me clicking add panel, that's how students are able to, and teachers, that's how you're able to actually add a new slide. So I'm going to change the background to this. Space. Let's do a space background again. Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my first slide, and I'm gonna add some characters. So to add characters, I just sit here and I have a whole bunch of different options. Now to make it easier, Pixton is actually given some suggestions up here. So I'm gonna go with superhero and see what I can come up with. Has a variety of characters too, and you can change how the characters look and what outfits they're wearing. You can change the color of their skin by going to colors, and you can change their hair as well by going to hair. I'm gonna just change my character's hair just ever so slightly. Did it update? Okay, I guess it did update. Let's go. I'm gonna change it to that. Okay, there we go. So if I go back, I can add that character in there. Now, one thing that's really awesome about Pixton is that it allows you to create your own words for the characters. So if I go to words and I do add character or add words, I can say How did I get here? So it'll appear on the screen, and you can move your character any kind of way that you want. I know the next question is going to be, so Mr. Saunders, uh, can they do anything else but stand? Yes, they can do different things. If you go to actions, actions gives you the opportunity to make them do a variety of different things. They can cough, they can jump up and down, they can be happy, they can be waiting, they can look like they just were hit by something. So in this case, I'm gonna make my character fly. I'm gonna type in flying. And then I'm going to click the character to fly. And as you can see, Pixton actually adjusted uh, the comment for where he was in the story. Very, very cool. There are a lot of different options with Pixton. You can also play around with, I call it the Super Saiyan actions, but you can do a lot of different actions for your characters. You can add as many characters in each slide as you want. You can make it a really, really fun thing. I use this for storytelling for my students, and the students have done an excellent job of actually being able to tell a story via the comic book. So anytime I want to go through plot or storytelling or have them tell their own story, this is really amazing to watch them actually complete something like this. I'll show you all a couple of my students' work as we go through just a couple of examples from my classes. Let's go to 707. Go to student comics. Let's try Gabriella's. So Gabby actually did one of a party. So she had a party in the background and friends there talking. I love this. It's simple, but it does tell a story. I love the actual background. I think that's really cool. And I'll show you one more that the student went through a variety of different backgrounds or locations. Just didn't put it in one. Okay, so this is a student who actually had a multitude of different stories, and I'll scroll all the way through. She did about 60 slides, and she really tells a good story here. Um, give your students the opportunity to tell the story, and they will definitely come up with some great work. You can also have them present this at the end of class as a project. You can have them present it, maybe create a rubric, um, and have the students provide feedback or their peers provide feedback. So that's Pixton. I hope that you enjoyed that. Again, if you have any questions about Pixton, just let me know, and I'm always free to help a colleague.